You send a message to someone you really like, and then nothing.
The silence begins.
An hour passes. You check your phone. You check it again.
Then, out of nowhere, a reply. And your whole body wakes up.
Like a tiny win at a slot machine.
Now picture the other person, the one who always answers in 2 minutes.
Warm, steady, and somehow kind of dull.
Your word, not mine.
I'm Joanna, that's Ian, and this is Easy English Cozy Learning.
Today we're asking why the hot and cold ones feel so addictive.
Because it makes no sense. The kind people are right there waiting.
And the brain keeps running after the confusing one instead.
So, are we broken? Be honest.
Quick thing first. One slow reply doesn't make someone toxic.
Right. People have jobs and naps and awful phone habits.
Exactly. We mean a pattern. Warm, cold, again and again.
Enough to keep your brain guessing.
That's the part that hooks you, not one bad night.
Okay, good. I was about to cancel 3 friendships.
Let's save the friendships. We start with one chemical, dopamine.
Oh, dopamine, the happy chemical.
That's the famous version. It's not quite right, though.
Go on, ruin it for me.
Dopamine isn't really about pleasure. It's about prediction
Prediction of what?
of what happens next. Your brain is always guessing the future.
So it's like a little weather forecast in my head?
Exactly. And it cares most about surprises.
Surprises meaning a reward I didn't see coming.
Right. When a good thing happens exactly as you predicted, dopamine stays quiet.
Right, so if I know the reward is coming, my brain just shrugs?
Pretty much. Nothing new to learn.
That's a little rude of my brain.
It's efficient. It only gets loud when reality beats the guess.
So the steady person gives me a reward I always expect.
And the surprise system goes quiet around them.
So the reliable one is boring.
Not boring as a person, just quiet to that one system.
Oh, so my brain isn't judging their whole soul.
Not at all. It's just not getting a big surprise.
Good. I felt bad for them for a second.
Now, flip it, the hot and cold one.
With them, I never know what's coming.
So every warm message lands as a surprise, a big one.
And dopamine loves surprises.
It fires hard, much harder than it would for steady warmth,
So the unreliable one feels exciting, not because they're better.
but because they're unpredictable. Your brain rewards the mystery.
There is an experiment for this, isn't there? I can feel it coming.
There is. A scientist recorded brain cells in monkeys.
Monkeys, okay.
He gave them juice with a light that meant juice was coming.
Juice, the classic monkey treat.
When the light always meant juice, the cells calmed down.
Because the juice was predictable.
Right. But then he made it random. Sometimes juice, sometimes nothing.
The maybe version.
And the dopamine cells went wild.
How random are we talking?
The biggest reaction came at 50%.
50%, a total coin flip.
Think about why that matters. If someone always replies, your brain learns it.
Reply expected, nothing new.
If someone never replies, your brain may finally give up.
Painful, but at least it's clear.
But sometimes is the dangerous one.
Because maybe keeps the door open.
And an open door is exactly what keeps you standing there.
So a 50-50 texter is basically a slot machine.
A very stressful slot machine that you happen to have feelings for.
Okay, but here's what bugs me.
Tell me.
If I'm so excited, why does it also feel so awful?
Because excitement and happiness are not the same thing in the brain.
They sure feel the same.
They run on different systems. One is wanting. The other is liking.
Wanting and liking? Isn't that just one idea twice?
You think so, but they use different chemicals.
Okay, what does wanting actually do?
Wanting is the chase, the craving, the pull to get closer.
That's the dopamine part.
Exactly. It pushes you to pursue, to refresh, to wait by the phone.
And liking?
Liking is the calm part, the warm, full feeling when you actually have it.
So liking is the cozy blanket feeling?
Lovely way to say it. And it runs on its own chemicals.
So I could deeply want someone, but not really like being with them?
That's the painful trick of hot and cold.
Walk me through that.
It sounds important.
Uncertainty fires up the wanting system hugely,
So I crave them. I think about them all day.
but they keep pulling away, so the liking system never gets fed.
No calm, no warm fullness.
You're stuck wanting something that never gives you peace.
That's so much worse than I expected.
There's a rat study that shows the gap perfectly.
From monkeys to rats, the science zoo continues.
Small animals carry big lessons. They boosted the wanting chemical,
And the rats chased the food like mad.
pressing a lever again and again, desperate.
So they really wanted it.
But when they finally ate, their faces showed no extra pleasure.
So they wanted it more, but didn't enjoy it more?
The two systems came apart,
That's me at 2 in the morning, staring at my phone.
wanting a reply with your whole body.
And knowing, somehow, it won't even feel that good.
That's the part people miss. They mix up craving with love.
So missing him like crazy doesn't prove I love him.
It might just prove your wanting system got hijacked.
So how do I tell if it's real liking?
Ask yourself a quieter question.
Like what?
When I'm not waiting, not guessing, not scared of losing them, do I enjoy who they are?
That's a much less dramatic question.
And usually a much more honest one.
Okay, I need a small break from being seen this clearly.
Fair. One more piece, and this one explains the heartbreak.
Bring it. I've made peace with my brain by now.
When someone goes cold, your brain doesn't read it as boring,
What does it read it as?
a threat, like something important is being taken away.
So my body sort of panics?
Stress chemicals rise. You feel tense, alert, a little sick.
That's the waiting feeling, the knot in the stomach.
Then they come back, suddenly warm again.
And the relief just floods in.
All that stress drops at once. The good chemicals pour out.
So I go from panic straight to relief.
A huge swing, far bigger than ordinary warmth,
But why would my brain make such a big mistake?
because the body doesn't always label feelings correctly.
It just feels how strong they are.
Right. A calm person feels gentle, but a scary person who returns feels enormous.
So my brain says this must be love because the feeling is so big.
But big doesn't always mean good. Sometimes big just means you were scared.
Oh, that's sneaky.
It mislabels the relief. It calls it a spark.
So the more they hurt me, the bigger the relief when they come back.
And the bigger the false spark.
So the most intense love of my life might just be your nervous system calming down after a fright.
That is genuinely heartbreaking
And it's why steady love can feel flat next to it.
because there's no scare, so there's no giant relief,
No drama, no swing, just a calm, even warmth.
which my dramatic brain hears as nothing happening.
When really, nothing bad is happening. That's the whole point.
Okay, but here's something I'm embarrassed about.
Go ahead.
Why do I get worse when they go cold? Not calmer, worse.
That's another strange one. When a reward suddenly vanishes, the brain doesn't just stop.
It tries harder.
Exactly. There's a name for it. An extinction burst.
That sounds dramatic.
It is. Picture a button that sometimes gave you candy. One day, it stops.
I'd press it harder.
Right. Faster, harder, almost desperate, right before giving up.
So when I send 3 messages, then 5, then a tiny essay,
Your brain may be pressing the button harder before it lets go.
that's embarrassing, but weirdly comforting.
It doesn't make the texting helpful, but you're not uniquely broken. My whole species does it. Group hug.
Everyone's pressed that button. Now, the phone thing.
Yes. Why can't I stop refreshing the screen?
Because that waiting loop is its own little habit.
Explain, because I do it without noticing.
Your brain learns that refreshing might bring the reward.
Might. There's that word again.
Same maybe. And the finger movement gets wired in too.
So swiping and waiting becomes almost automatic.
Your brain barely separates waiting for a text from scrolling a feed.
Same itch.
Same seeking loop, same chemicals, same restlessness.
Is there anything I can actually do?
One small physical trick helps some people.
I'll take anything at this point.
When you catch yourself anxiously waiting, do one clear action.
Such as?
Press the button, turn the phone face down, set it across the room.
A real movement, not just telling myself to stop.
Right, you break the loop with your hands, not your willpower.
Because willpower kind of folds under this.
It does. The pull is physical, so the fix should be too.
Does that fix the relationship, though?
No, it won't fix the relationship.
Sadly.
But it gives your brain one clean interruption, one small place to breathe.
A tiny phone bedtime.
A tiny phone bedtime. I'm keeping that.
Okay, but here's the real question, the one underneath all of this. What if I already know it's bad for me? Why is leaving still so hard?
Because your brain doesn't only count happiness.
What else is it counting?
Time, effort, memories, hope. Every little moment you spent trying to make it work.
So my brain says I've paid too much to walk away now?
Exactly. People call it the sunk cost trap.
Like staying in a bad movie because I already bought the ticket.
Yes, except this movie keeps texting you at midnight.
A truly terrible movie.
And the longer you stay, the more it feels like proof you should stay.
Because leaving would mean all of it was for nothing.
So the brain quietly decides the pain was worth something to protect itself.
That's such a kind and unhelpful thing for my brain to do.
It's trying to soften the loss. It just keeps you in the loss longer.
There's one thing still nagging me, though.
Ask it.
If steady love feels flat, does real love just fade into nothing?
That's the best question. And the answer's honestly kind of lovely.
Please, I've earned something lovely.
A scientist followed couples over many years.
Long-term couples?
Early on, just seeing a partner's photo lit up the chasing system.
The big dopamine fireworks.
Years later, the same photo didn't light that system at all.
So the fireworks were gone.
But another part lit up instead. The part tied to comfort and closeness.
So the love didn't disappear. It moved.
It changed shape from a chase into a calm.
So calm doesn't mean empty.
Exactly. Calm can mean safe.
And safe can feel boring if I'm used to panic.
At first, yes, but sometimes boring is just peace in a bad disguise.
Peace in a bad disguise. I really like that.
He described real love as a comfy old couch, not a pot of boiling water.
The boiling water gets all my attention.
But the warm room is the one that lets you stay.
And chasing the boiling feeling.
Is really chasing the randomness, not the person.
Okay, that did help. The old couch. I love the old couch.
There's one line about all this that stuck with me.
Tell me.
A scientist once shared an old saying, "A relationship is the price you pay for looking forward to it."
Oof, that's a little dark.
A little, but there's something true in it.
So the dreaming and the waiting is the exciting part?
And once it's real and certain, the dreaming quietly ends.
So sometimes we don't even love the actual person. We love the version we built while we were waiting,
The perfect one in our heads.
who never goes cold because they only live in the wait.
That's beautiful and slightly devastating.
That's most of brain science, honestly.
Let me try to gather all of this in my head.
Go for it. My brain loves surprise, so a maybe person feels electric.
Wanting fires, but liking stays hungry.
The relief after the cold spell tricks me into calling it a spark.
And big feelings aren't always good feelings. Sometimes they're just fear leaving.
And even when I know better, the time I spent keeps me stuck.
While steady love feels quiet, because nothing scary is happening.
Real love, in the end, is the comfy couch, not the boiling pot.
That's the whole thing in one breath.
My poor, dramatic, surprise-loving brain.
Doing its best with a very old reward system.
Speaking of rewards, can I ask you all for a tiny one?
Here it comes.
If this chat untangled something in your head, leave a like.
Think of the like button as the steady, reliable choice.
The kind that always shows up,
never leaves you on red.
No mixed signals, no 3-day silence.
And if you want more of these warm, slightly humbling talks, subscribe.
We'll be here, predictable in the best way possible.
Be gentle with yourself if you've ever chased a maybe.
Almost everyone has. It's just an old brain following old wiring.
So, tonight, don't go running after the boiling water.
Give the warm room a chance.
And let your phone get some sleep too.
Face down, across the room. Very peaceful, very unsexy, very healthy.
That's our cue. Thanks for spending this time with us at Easy English, Cozy Learning.
Sleep well tonight. The kind one can wait until morning.
See you next time.